Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to week 6 of our summer course. So this week we are going to be covering modules 11 and 12. So that encompasses poultry and eggs and then beef and pork. So a lot of content here. For the poultry and eggs, you have lesson content on both of those topics. For the discussion for this week, for that module, we're going to do a kind of a point counterpoint, not really a debate, but kind of along those lines on antimicrobial or antibiotic use in poultry. And the reason for this is it is a subject with a lot of controversy around it, but also a lot of misinformation. And this is something that consumers tend to have a lot of concerns about. But the way that we address this, I think, is important to think about. So make sure that you, I just look at the discussion prompt. I divided you by last name. So about half of you will focus on some of the pros and advantages of these practices. Some will focus on some of the concerns or the cons or worries with these practices. So make sure that you focus your initial argument on what you can find on the side that you've been assigned, but you're welcome to make your replies, sharing information for really any side. We just want to have a good diversity of perspectives represented here. Another important point I'd like to make too with this is pay attention to the age of your sources because the legislation around this topic has changed in recent years. And so some things that you'll read from older sources aren't necessarily true today. So it's important to make sure that you are looking at current and credible sources when you are evaluating this topic. So hopefully you find that one interesting. The next one, the other discussion for the week on beef and pork, is really an analysis of the beef or pork product of your choice. So anything that you would like to dig into, you can choose whatever product is interesting to you and then follow the prompts there. So that is the gist of the discussion concepts for this week. So 2 discussions as usual. You'll also have 2 quizzes as usual due on Sunday night. The only other piece I wanted to touch on is I know that I said I would get the results from the feedback survey over the last week. Unfortunately, I noticed when I was going through those results last week that I thought that I had replaced an old survey that I had in there, but there were actually 2, and one of them was due this Sunday. So some of you did each one. I just am waiting. I waited till all of it was finished. Now I've compiled all of the results from both of them, and I will share that kind of a summary of that and what I plan to do about your feedback in the text of this discussion video announcement. So I will have that there, and then I will add your extra credit this week as well. Any questions, please feel free to reach out. I've got my normal student hours Tuesday morning, and then I'm here all week via email or any other time that we can schedule if you need that. I hope you have a great week.